What's up, YouTube? So we're going to start with a little intro before we get into today's video, give you all a little bit of explanation of why it's been months, and to be exact, it's been four months since my last upload. Life gets in the way sometimes of doing things. It gets in the way of regular work. It gets in the way of trying to start a YouTube channel. I had gotten married in December 2016 and found out in October that she no longer wanted to be married and was filing for divorce. So that is what I've been doing. I apologize. I've been wanting to get more content up, but just life gets in the way. But when you go through divorce, what's the best thing to do? Well, not buy a new car. But that's exactly what we did. We bought a new car. The four-door Charger was great. I loved that car. It was a lot of fun. But four doors was no longer needed. I was planning on having a family within the next 2 to 3 years, and decided that I did not need the four-door anymore, and it was time for it to go and time for me to step up to something else. So that's what we're going to show off today. It's a little dirty. But let's go take a look at it right now, actually. Yeah, let's go look at it. All right, so I apologize for the time of day, but I've been busy all day. It's the only time I could get around to it. But let's check out the new car now. All right, here we go. It's the 2015 Mustang GT Performance Pack. Oxford white. Got the Anderson Composite GT 350R spoiler on the back of it. I have added that since I've purchased it. We'll do a review of that later. And I have added the black 5.0 badges. They were chrome when I originally got them, and I've also added the window tint. Light tint. But it came with the grill delete, which looks freaking sick. But yeah, let's take a look at the interior. Alright, so this one's got the red interior, which was a huge selling point for me. Growing up, my dad had an '89 Mustang GT, and it had the red interior, and it was a black car. This is the 6-speed manual, not the auto. I cannot buy a Mustang and have it be an auto. This is also the premium edition, so it's got the nice little pony that comes out on the ground at nighttime. Also, with the performance pack, we get the black wheels with the Brembo brakes. Excuse the dirtiness. Oh man, I tell y'all, man, I absolutely love this car. Let's keep on taking a look at the dyno sheet actually now. This right here is going to be one of the next things to go. Cannot stand the chrome logo. It's got to go. I want this completely blacked out back here in the back. Dyno sheet. Always got to keep the dyno sheet on hand because you just never know. So we're putting down 446 to the wheels and 395 pounds of torque. Obviously, this is not a stock car. When I bought it, it came with Cook's long tube headers on it, a JLT cold air intake, and then these massive MBRP exhaust. And I think this is like a 4-inch tip back here in the back. I mean, they're just huge. We'll do another video of it running and whatnot. But I tell you, I absolutely love this car. It's also got the Eibach Sportline low ring springs. So there's absolutely no fender gap at all on this thing. I mean, it just sits perfectly. Now, we are planning on doing another suspension upgrade to it. But I mean, it just sits perfectly. Let's take a look under the hood. Alright, here we are under the hood. Like I said, we've got the JLT cold air intake, and this thing, let me tell y'all what, it pulls some air. It's one of my favorite things about this car is you can hear the intake just sucking in air when you get on it. We've also got the JLT catch can on the passenger side. We don't have one on the driver's side. Came with the car. See if we can see you kind of see the long tubes right there on the passenger side. And and you can kind of see the long tubes right there on the driver's side. Got the strut tower that came with the car for the performance pack. But yeah, that's the engine bay. Got some upgrades coming for this thing too. That shall remain a surprise. Alright guys, well that's the new 2015 Mustang GT Performance Pack. Must tell you, it puts a smile on my face every time I drive this thing. I have never quite had the driving experience like I have with this car. It's my first manual car. I've never had a manual car before this one. Now granted, I did drive stick before, so it's not like I'm going out here just burning this clutch up. I do know how to drive a stick, unlike most people my age nowadays. But man, just looking at that thing, puts a smile on my face. I love driving it. Had my dad drive it, and he's just head over heels with it. But we've got plenty of videos coming to go on this one. We're gonna have an exhaust clip. It's too late in the evening right now for me to really start it up. Feel bad for my neighbors. They're not exactly excited about this car. They actually have come down to me and complained about it, but it sucks to be them. But yeah, we're gonna do an Anderson composite review. We're gonna do the exhaust review. We're just gonna do a complete review of this car. We're gonna have plenty of content to come. I appreciate y'all coming in, stopping by, checking out the video. Make sure you hit like, subscribe, and it's got a new name. We are now, instead of big and blue, we are One Mean S550. So share it up, guys, subscribe, and hit that like button. Appreciate you.